Hello everyone, Lexens here, your coach of the Twinneedles, and today I'm bringing you my Week 2 team builder against the Minnesota Twinneedles, coached by Sawk. And Sawk has a draft of Zapdos, Dugtrio, Flygon, Smeargle, Quillfish, Torterra, which is also a Z user, Dialga, Keldeo, Azumarill, which is his second Z user, Giraffrig, and Mega Heracross. So, after basically just doing stuff with the team, just kind of throwing some shit around, I came up with this. And I know everyone sees the god waiting at the 6th spot, but you save the best for last. So we start with Cloyster. So I will explain why this Cloyster is important right now. I made Grotto my win con. Like, my primary win con is Grotto. I try very hard to make his set exactly right to beat to be able to almost beat everything. However, the mons that it absolutely can't do shit against are Zapdos, Dialga, Heracross Mega, and two other mons under a certain circumstance, which are Azumarill, which is only if it's Zap Zipper, and same goes for Giraffrig with Zap Zipper. So, we have Shell Smash Cloyster, which is also a Rapid Spinner, to break through that. Zapdos doesn't appreciate an Icicle Spear, especially not if I'm set up. And Dialga can't take two Icicle Spears. Well, it can take two, but like, it's killing, you know, like, it can't take 10, basically. It KOs, is what I'm trying to say. Without the boost. So, with the boost, it has a good chance to, like a 40% chance to kill. Just from full. So, Cloyster is here to break the threats that Grotto can't handle. With Icicle Plate, because I didn't want to run Choice Band, because I wouldn't be able to use Shell Smash, and otherwise it would be like Icicle Spear, Ice Shard, Rapid Spin, and I didn't know what to... Yikes. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I'll probably cut that out, actually. I just coughed very loudly. But I didn't have a fourth move, basically, on Choice Band Cloyster. So I decided, okay, let's step back a bit, let's put Shell Smash on it, and Icicle Plate, because that'll still have a good chance of 2-coing Dialga. Plus, then I'll be able to stay in more, you know, all that jazz. Next one, we go on to Scolipede. Vanguard is here. He's Beginnium Z, Mega Horn, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Swords Dance. Mega Horn is just a main stab, and Z Mega Horn is here for the Mega Heracross. Just that bitch is gonna die. Rock Slide is here for the Zapdos. Earthquake is here for Dialga, and everything else I can basically hit with Mega Horn aside from Quillfish, which Earthquake. The only thing that really like sort of walls this set is Azu, but it doesn't like taking +2 Earthquake. And yeah, this team does have a lot of setup sweepers, but I'm hoping that it works out. Not sure though, cause a lot of setup could also ask for a lot of problems. So next mon, however, is Choice Specs Darkrai with Dark Pulse just for a main stab to hit everything. Ice Beam mainly for the Zapdos, the Dugtrio, the Flygon, the Torterra. I hit all of those super effective with that, so it's nice. And it actually does more to all of them. So, but Dugtrio, for instance, it still dies to Dark Pulse, and everything else can't switch in either way, aside from like maybe AV Zapdos or something. I could see switching in. Aside from that, not much though. Thunderbolt is mainly because he has 3 waters on his team, being Quillfish, Keldeo, and Azumarill. So I decided to put Thunderbolt on there, and the HP Flying is for the Mega Heracross. Choice Specs Darkrai can either OHKO or 2-coat almost everything, I want to say. So yeah, just everything straight up. So that's why I brought it, you know. Now onto my next one. It is Full Spadef Cresselia. Now on my draft, there is not a single mon that can reliably switch into a Dialga, especially not Specs Dialga. However, Cresselia is the best mon to deal with it, so we're bringing Cresselia forward. Ice Beam is mainly to touch all of his weaknesses to ice, which are Zapdos, Dugtrio, Flygon, Torterra. It can hit Dialga, it can hit Girafarig, it can hit Heracross if need be, it can hit Smeargle if need be, which if I chose like a stab option in Psychic, I wouldn't be able to touch the Dialga for neutral damage. I would do resisted damage, and since this is my Dialga switch in, that doesn't seem like the best idea to me. We have Thunder Wave mainly to cripple like his mons speed wise. I don't really care about the paralysis this week. Mainly on Dialga, because he does have webs with Smeargle, which is kind of a problem because I only have Rapid Spin Cloyster. So I will need to prioritize getting rid of those above like most things for like Darkrai and Lopunny and Scolipede to be able to break through his team, but it should be fine. And Thunder Wave kind of stops his what's it called? Is I was about to say spider web, sticky web shenanigans by just crippling the speed lower than ours. So, and all those ground types that do want to switch in on Thunder Wave and his electric type do not like to take an Ice Beam particularly well. So that's alright. With Moonlight to recover up and to, you know, not lose 1v1 to Dialga. And we have Lunar Dance in case we need to heal up one of our mons later in the game. Like, let's say I was about to say Dialga can win. That wouldn't be good. Let's say Darkrai can win, but it's on like 2 HP and he still has a Azumarill on the back, then we click Lunar Dance, Darkrai gets back up, we kill everything, boom. Next mon is our main physical force on the team this week. It is Mega Lopunny. Limber, because I do not want to get paralyzed by a Zapdos on a switch in. I'm running High Jump Kick because it actually does more than Low Kick to Dialga, which kind of surprised me. I thought Low Kick would do more. But oh well. We have Fake Out to stop a potential Belly Drum Azu just from straight up sweeping us, because that could be a tremendous problem. Fake Out allows me to, I think, 3-ko it at 75%. I'm not entirely sure. And Return is just a good stab option against everything that resists HAK. So, like Azu and Quillfish, and that was about it. Never mind, we also have Zapdos. There he is. And we have Baton Pass simply for pivoting option, as a pivoting option on Lopunny, seeing as I have no other pivoting option on this team currently, and Lopunny could force out something, get us a Baton Pass into something we want. Good situation for us. And the next and final mon of the squad is the God Slayer himself, Baby JB. Now, now this boy, Gerardo, he's carrying Seed Bomb, Sleep Talk, Curse Rest with Evilite Shell Armor, 252 in HP, 116 in Spadef, 80, never mind, 64 Adamant in attack, and 76 in defense. 252 HP and 116 special defense means that we can live 2 Specs Icy Winds from Keldeo. And at +1, we can live 2 banded player ups from Azumarill. My bad. Something else, just completely unrelated. Do you guys pronounce Azumarill or Azumarill? Because I've been saying Azumarill, but it's not really how I pronounce it. Either way, Groudon's here. He can basically sweep the entire team if he gets set up. Like, the main special threat that I would have to worry about, aside from Specs Icy Wind, well, the only special threat that can 2-hit KO this Groudon, that isn't Dialga, or Zapdos, is a Specs Flygon with Bug Buzz. Which he did bring week 1, so who knows. But aside from that, if Grotto gets set up, like, of course, after Dialga, Zapdos, and Mega Heracross are dead. Because, Mega Heracross, my bad, are dead, because I genuinely can't touch those with this Grotto. Then I can set up a Grotto and potentially sweep. So I'm hoping Baby JV gets to put in the work that he deserves to put in. And honestly, I have quite a few options to win this game. So what I do think he'll bring though is, well, of course he's gonna bring the Dialga. I personally believe that he's gonna bring the Keldeo, simply because it does quite well against my team. Like, Mega Lopunny does not like Scarf Keldeo. I mean, he's probably gonna bring, I think at least, due to Lopunny being a huge problem for his team. Darkrai, if I'm not Scarf myself, or if I'm like Scarfed into Dark Pulse, he can easily switch in on that and just click Secret Sword and get free damage on anything. Cloyster as well does not appreciate taking even like Hydro Pumps due to its abysmal special defense, and of course the fighting type as well. And it also outspeeds Scarf Blacephalon, which doesn't do well against his team. Like, Blacephalon kind of just falls over and dies. But I could see him bringing it, like, it would also counter a physical Grotto, like a physically defensive Grotto, since Icy Wind would 2-hit KO that. But I think that we're gonna have a pretty close match this week, simply due to the fact that both of these teams really like setup, in my opinion. Like, just from what I've built here, there's already 3 months that have potential to set up in this game. And I could see Sawk bringing Torterra, honestly. It would be a weird bring, but I could see him bringing it. Azumarill with like Belly Drum setup. Swords Dance substitute Heracross could bring. I cannot speak today. Could be brought. Calming Keldeo. Like, there's a lot of options, and I do think that this game might become a setup fest. But who knows? You won't know until the game is played. This was Luxance. See all of you later. Hello everyone, Luxance here, your coach of the Cloning Galates, and today I'm here for my week 2 battle against Sawk, coach of the Minnesota Twinneedles. And as you can see in my team builder, which will be before this, actually just straight before this video, because for reasons that I'll explain after the battle. The team he brought is Smeargle, Heracross, Dugtrio, Quillfish, Dialga, and Azumarill. So basically what I could get out of this was, okay, Grotto can sweep as soon as Heracross and Dialga are donezo. Except if it's Belly Drum Azumarill, because then I'm fucked. So I would have to gauge damage from Azumarill, I would have to kill Dialga, and I would have to kill Heracross to make this a Grotto sweep. But I still wanted to try and do it. Alright? So let's get started with this battle. Let's just look at what happened. So, okay, nothing interesting really happens here, so we'll skip that. So I lead Cloyster, wanting to immediately get rid of the Smeargle, because I felt like he was gonna lead the Smeargle. I tried to outspeed min speed Smeargle with this Cloyster, but he was max speed, I think. So I do get rid of the Smeargle even if he was Focus Sash, which was kind of my goal. But now we also have webs on the field, which is less ideal. So Cloyster kills the Smeargle here. Extremely nice. Boom. Smeargle's dead. So here he immediately decides, okay, I'm going straight into Big Dialga. I was like, oh fuck, I can't Rapid Spin on this. So I went to my Dialga check, which is Milky Way or Cresselia, which you could have seen in the team builder as well. I'm stupid. He goes for Flash Cannon, and the damage from this tells me that this isn't like a boosted Flash Cannon. It's not like Life Orb or Choice Specs. And he doesn't take damage, so it's definitely so it's definitely not Life Orb. I thought at this point he might be like Extra Belt, and I went to cripple the Dialga, so I just went for Thunder Wave. He actually sends out Dug Trio though, and here makes an interesting play. He goes for the Pursuit, attempting to trap in my Cresselia, but I have Ice Beam on this Cresselia, so I go for that. Thinking he'd want to preserve this Dug Trio, I decide to switch out here. And as Cresselia was my main defensive check to Dialga, I didn't see him going out into Dialga. So he actually ends up going into Quillfish, and I decide, well, seeing as I need these webs gone for like my threats as Darkrai and Megalopony, I will just send out Cloyster, and I click Rapid Spin here. My speed falls by one stage. That's a bummer. He goes for the spikes actually, as I go for the Rapid Spin. So he's back to like step 1. He has no hazards, and he has no way to set up Sticky Web anymore. Here it reveals to be Black Sludge, and here actually just goes for the Poison Jab, which is quite interesting to me, because I go for the Shell Smash here. So now I'm at +2 attack, +1 speed, -1 defense, -1 special defense, +2 special attack, but I don't have any special attacking moves. So here I decide to go for the Icicle Spear, just seeing the damage that I could do, I think. Because I couldn't kill at this point, but I was like, okay, I'm just gonna quickly do an Icicle Spear in between. He clicks Destiny Bond, thinking I would kill him at this turn, which is huge for me, because now he can't use it this turn. So I go for Shell Smash, as well, I couldn't attack him, but he couldn't use Destiny Bond. So he actually ends up going for the spikes, as I decide, okay, I'm at +4, +4, +3. I'm just gonna click Icicle Spear again and kill him. So Cloyster gets its second kill this game on the Quillfish. So Cloyster now has 2 Shell Smash up. He goes into Sweeten or Suiten, I don't know how it's pronounced. He clicks Aqua Jet, and this damage is pitiful. I go for Icicle Spear, and this is a +4 Icicle Spear from a skilling Cloyster. So say bye to the Zoom Reel, that's also dead. Cloyster's 3rd kill of the match. Alright. Oh, what's he gonna send out next? Boom, it's Dialga. He puts on a bit of pressure, but the Magic Conch outspeeds the Dialga now, because I'm at +3, and I Icicle Spear, and it 3 goes to Dialga. So I'm pretty sure you can tell what's gonna happen at this point of the match. I think the outcome is quite obvious. So he goes Mega Heracross because you have to Mega. I click Icicle Spear, and that's a third, or like 40%. That's another 40%, and the Heracross is also dead. This is the reason why I am doing my team builder like straight in front of this battle, as I'm recording this after the team builder. I personally felt like I couldn't just give you guys like a 6-minute video just for the battle. So if you only care about the battle, you can just watch that. If you wanted like if you want to see the team builder, you can always just watch that as well. So it's mainly there and on a nice screen. Fuck. Alright. So it's mainly just there to not make the video like 6 minutes long, just so the battle will look more interesting, but nah. I was really excited to use Grout on this match, and I only got to send out Cresselia and Cloyster, sadly, so it is what it is. Good game to Sawk, though. There wasn't much he could have done, I think, to change the outcome of the game. Maybe if he was like, maybe with like some more priority, or like making a few different plays on Quillfish, he could have maybe like pulled that back, or immediately going into Dialga when Cloyster set up the first time. That could have maybe been some plays to, well no, because then Dialga would have died to +2 Icicle Spear, so I see where he's going from. So there maybe could have been some plays that he could have made differently to change the outcome a bit, but it's whatever, battle happened. Next week I face Dietite. I'm scared. Dai's a great battler, so I'll see you guys next week.